Sorry about that, everyone. We had technical difficulties and I had to restart the recording, so I'm going to post that earlier segment as just the heroic 2+ saving face mission. So we're going to continue with the full stream starting now. So let's get back on track. By completing the heroic 2+ saving face mission, we did get better leggings. And while we have a moment of peace, I'm going to go ahead and summon the field repair droid. Oops, wrong screen. And sell off the stuff that I don't need because our inventory is getting kind of full. Don't want to sell anything that is companion related, but we do want to get rid of the rest. Alright, it looks like all the rest I am stuck with for now. Until I can get some, until I can get in my storage. And then I'll store some of this stuff in storage. So let's see if I actually can get access to that now. Go ahead and pay for improved speeder, even though I don't really use it. And our personal starship, even though we don't have one yet, we will. And this will give us increased companion influence. Alright, so that's the best that we can do right now until we get our starship, and then we'll have the ability to store some of that stuff that we don't need. I'm also going to go ahead and get increased experience and flashpoints. Alright, let's take care of that for now. Now we just need to get back up top. So let's take the elevator back up. We'll switch Cleo back over to her damage roll now that we're leaving the heroic area.
Want some of this?
It's good to see you back. I knew those slaves couldn't hold their own against you. I take it you managed to track down one of the murderers. What's their story? Can we use them?
The killers will now serve the Empire. I have their oath of allegiance here.
What do you mean? Let me see that datapad. This is madness. They're serious. Slaves who think they can become Sith.
We use the tools we're given, no matter what they are.
I understand. Of course. Of course you're right. I'll inform Command. I'm not actually authorized to speak with Sith Lords on the blockade. But I'll make sure they know too. It's been an honor working with you. I hope we meet again.
Alright, and Cleo's now at level 8 companionship. Now we just need to go and report to Lord Drow to finish off his part in this little section. And then we will head towards Kaas City and continue on our way to Imperial Intelligence headquarters.
You delivered the exact results I hoped for. Quell is like an imbibed torture device infesting those rebel slaves. It's exhilarating to see the effects on the survivors who can only stand by and watch helplessly.
I trust you'll share your research findings with Imperial Intelligence.
Naturally, anything for my fellow servants of the Emperor. Quell toxin will be a great asset to the Empire. Uprisings will end painfully and decisively. You've earned your reward, my friend. Now go. I have horror and despair to observe and chronicle.
It doesn't really matter because both of those are weaker than what I've already got. And now we are at level 22. Alright, Kaas City, here we come. Another reason it pays to go on foot and explore different areas is you never know when you're going to get a codex entry. And you do get experience for uncovering codex entries. And you also never know what side quests you'll miss if you don't go out and explore.
Slow down. We can spread out, have a picnic, watch the lightning. And we have arrived at Kaas City.
I just need to get to the upper part of the city by taking a speeder.
Kaas City, all shiny and new. Makes you want to burn the whole thing down.
First, however, there is a side quest coming up, so 2 of them, 3 of them, so we'll go ahead and look at those.
7 brutal, bloody murders. 7! And the killer is allowed to walk free. Decent, law-abiding citizens, loyal servants of the Emperor are being slaughtered. And what do our security forces do? Nothing. I've seen the killer myself, but the authorities say I don't have enough proof. I demand justice.
You think telling me is going to help?
Well, I'm not fit to confront such an individual, but someone has to. Several days ago, I spotted a bounty hunter following people seemingly at random, but pointing a strange device at them. The descriptions of the murder victims exactly match the people the hunter was following. He's behind these brutal killings, I know it.
He needs to be stopped.
Well, what a relief. I've been trying to get someone, anyone, to listen to me for days. I followed the killer this morning. Saw the filthy alien skulking into the Mandalorian enclave. Someone called him by name, Redigan. This bounty hunter must learn the Empire doesn't tolerate alien scum like him killing its citizens. He needs to be punished.
If my partner weren't here, I'd scrub my speeder clean with your face.
PvP mission terminals. I'm not going to worry about those. And the Stronghold Commissioner.
You are a powerful figure on the galactic stage. Powerful figures attract powerful enemies. Shield yourself from your enemies. Broaden your sphere of influence. Wield your prosperity as a weapon. Accomplish all of this and more with strongholds. Procure a location from across the galaxy to construct your new power base. Adorn your stronghold in stunning opulence, and immerse yourself in gratification as the seething resentment and abject fear of your adversaries wash over you. Be ever in service to the Empire. Show your worth. Brandish your power. Secure a stronghold now.
Since I am a legacy player, I already have a stronghold, so I don't have to worry about that. But we are going to follow the quest line for the experience that it gives us. I walked into the wrong building. Two of my account's strongholds are fully expanded, so no need to worry about that. To get the experience, though, it looks like I have to travel to one of the strongholds, so we're going to go ahead. Hopefully that counts without having to buy another one, because I already have a stronghold on this planet. And I do not need another. got the achievement for Kaas City Proprietor, so hopefully that'll count towards clearing the quest as well. In your stronghold, you can use the decorations and all that you get from certain quests and vendors to decorate it and make it a home for yourself. If you play with other players, you can have them visit your strongholds, stuff like that. Oh, it did not. So we're just gonna go ahead and untrack that quest, because I'm not interested in buying another stronghold, at least not one that I already have. So if we decide to purchase one that I don't have later, so be it. But that's as far as that goes. So we're going to return to Dromund and Kaas and get back on the way to Imperial Intelligence. And that side quest at the Mandalorian Enclave is also nearby Imperial Intelligence, so we'll take care of that as we go.
Ready for departure.
So we'll head off to the Mandalorian Enclave's taxi,
Enjoy your
and
stay.
we'll just walk to Imperial Intelligence from there. Mandalorian Enclave's on the left, Sith in the middle, and then Imperial Intelligence is to the right.
I've got a shuttle to catch. You mind getting out of my way?
You've been found guilty of murder, Rennigan. Any last words?
Hang on. I haven't murdered anybody, at least not the people you think I killed. You've been listening to Wrightson. Great. Listen, I didn't murder anybody. I was just hired to tag some random citizens, that's all.
You admit you're mixed up in these brutal murders, then?
No! I never touched any of those victims. My clients did all the killings. I was hired by a group of Sith to organize games for them. Didn't realize what that meant until bodies started piling up. When I confronted them, they laughed. Said Sith have a birthright to hunt lowlives. It's like a sport to them.
There's no telling what will give a Sith pleasure.
And that's why I'm trying to get as far away from Dromund Kaas as possible. I'm in over my head and too many people are watching me now. So I can't even leave. I need help, and I'm willing to pay for it. You interested?
I can't promise anything.
I just want this problem to go away. And I only see two ways for that to happen. Either get rid of the loudmouth pointing fingers at me, or end that sick game the Sith are playing.
I'll eliminate the man who sent me. Never liked him anyway.
Poor scum. Should have minded his own business. Take this hunter tag. Use it on that nosy scumbag. He'll become my client's new target. When you're done, come back here, and I'll have your payment ready.
We'll go ahead and go take care of that and then come back, since Imperial Intelligence is
Ready
just
for
a short
departure.
walk from here.
Enjoy your stay.
that he's been tagged. Oh, and I got Lore Master of Dromund Kaas. Apparently I haven't gathered all the lore on this planet before.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
You tagged that screaming idiot, huh? Only a matter of time before the Sith pounce on him. It's not gonna be pretty. Doesn't bother you getting that guy killed?
There are always casualties, it's not my concern.
I wish I could be that cold-blooded. I'm not happy, but it was either him or me. He should have kept his mouth shut. Here, this is every credit I have. Thanks for the help.
Alright, and now we'll walk over to Imperial Intelligence. And while we're in there, we'll check in with our trainer, because there should be plenty of stuff for us to acquire now. And we have a side quest here in the corner. Oh, it's PvP again, so we're gonna ignore it. If you want to do PvP, go ahead and take on those side quests. It'll give you an introduction to war zones and get you started. Let's see where our trainer is. Okay, he's in that upper corner there.
Always go for the quick and silent kill.
Diagnostic scan, which lets us heal a friendly target. Sleep dart and a cloaking screen.
This concludes our business.
Now we'll go and check in with the operatives in Imperial Intelligence. Ah, and Darth Jadis.
This is not your domain, Keeper. It is mine. It has always been mine.
Of course, my lord.
All you have built here, all you hope to control, it falls apart as easily as a human life. An hour ago, the Minister of Intelligence dropped to his knees and wept before me. You would do so too, if not for fear of being humiliated.
Your dissatisfaction is clear, my lord. It will be remedied. Now I'm asking you humbly to leave. These people are suffering in your presence.
I will leave my domain at the moment of my choosing, Keeper. You, Agent, you were the one sent to Hutter. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
I am Darth Jadis. You served me well in your dealings with Nemro. You will serve me well again.
It would be an honor.
Sublimate your desires to those of the Empire, and you will go far. Keeper, you will use this one. He will complete the assignment as I have instructed.
He's quite capable, my lord, but he lacks experience. A more seasoned agent?
I have made my decision. I wish the situation resolved before I leave Dromund Kaas. See to it that my will is done.
Very well. I'll make arrangements. Congratulations, Agent. You've made a friend on the Dark Council. I don't envy you.
You're dangerously close to insulting our masters.
There's no Sith here to protect you, boy. Time to drop the pose. I want you outfitted and ready to leave as soon as possible. Grab your equipment from the lockers and meet me in my office. Once we're through with your debriefing, we'll discuss your next mission.
Now I need to retrieve my equipment from my locker. And go speak to Keeper.
Come in, Agent. Let's talk. Calio, wait outside, please. One of the watchers will handle your debriefing.
We need to talk about my terms.
I promise you you'll be well compensated. You can discuss the details with the Watcher.
If you say so. You two have a good time.
Sir, I've been reviewing the report of your activities on Hutter. You were busier than I'd expected.
I got the job done. If that's a problem, you should change your expectations.
Maybe I should. You were extremely effective in your mission, and I'm impressed by your efficiency. You used violence as a tool and not a crutch. Not many agents find that balance so easily. So I wonder, why did you join Imperial Intelligence?
I joined to serve the Empire and its people.
Idealistic sentiments. A pity in some ways. You may find yourself disappointed. This isn't glamorous work. We're sanitation workers. We clean up after the military and the Sith and do the jobs no one else will. Without us, though, the Empire falls apart. So we do whatever is necessary, even if it's thankless and ugly. You understand?
I understand completely, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, as to your next assignment. One of the mandates of our organization is to eliminate dissidents and terrorists within the Empire. We've located one cell of radicals here in the capital working toward the violent overthrow of our government. We must know precisely what these terrorists plan.
Should be straightforward.
We've intercepted chatter suggesting the radicals are planning a major attack soon, but we've only identified a handful of cell members. You will investigate the cell and obtain its plans. You'll have 2 operatives assisting you and full support from the Citadel.
Kaleo and I worked well together on Hutter. I'd like to use her again.
I think that can be arranged. Watcher 2, please come to my office. Bring Kaleo Danis with you.
Watcher 2, huh? That's a pretty name. Is it Twi'lek?
It's basic. Unlike many civilizations, the Empire teaches its children how to count. Watcher 2 reporting, sir.
Kaleo will be your aide in the field. She'll report to you and take your orders, since you seem able to handle her.
I'm making you look good, Agent. You should be grateful.
Meanwhile, Watcher 2 will be your liaison to base. She'll stay in contact remotely and provide you with mission details.
I monitored the operation on Hutter. Very impressive. I look forward to working with you.
It'll be my pleasure. Just my luck I managed to catch your Watcher's eye.
I'm the product of 6 generations of selective breeding. I can plot hyperspace routes in my head. I'm not easily charmed, at least not while on duty.
If you're done, could you sum up the present situation?
Our primary lead on the radicals is at the site of a slave rebellion beyond Kaas City. You've been outfitted with all necessary equipment already. Once you're in the field, signal me via holocommunicator and I'll brief you in full.
I'll head out immediately.
Remember, you're not undercover. Identify yourself as an intelligence officer if you need to, and use the fear that it creates. You're on Imperial soil now, Agent. Welcome home.
If only it sounded like he actually meant it. Oh, we have a bonus objective to get to know the members of Imperial Intelligence.
Agent, I'm pleased to see you, of course. But I thought you'd be busy with the mission, just as well, I suppose. I'm still plotting the details. So, what can I do for you?
I figure if we're working together, we should get to know one another.
I already know all about you, though. I saw your whole performance on Hutter. If we talked and shared, you'd be the only one learning from the exchange. And that wouldn't really be fair now, would it?
I'm sure there's something you could share with me.
You really want to know who I am? I'm someone bred for genetic superiority and raised to be a watcher. I enjoy my work, but I don't like getting close to my agents because they usually get killed. Now, we've both got work to do. Contact me via holocommunicator when you're on site and ready to go, okay?
Anything for you, beautiful.
Don't call me that again. I'll see you later.
Tukaki mem panino, am kabina pek mem no kingam, nuk inu mem no, am kakam mem perolak palak.
What is it you do around here?
Oraka kem you am kam mem no, namgan bak nok kijak, umogala apayang. Nelama ini amka amgap.
The truth is, we need all the help we can get.
Oraka kem you am kam mem no. Namgan bak nok kijak. Memua pemguana. Kumia yang mem gamba paka.
You're the new blood? We'll see if you work out. I used to be a field operative, same as you. Now I'm a fixer. I keep this place running.
Why'd you stop working in the field?
Wasn't by choice. I was a good agent until a Jedi shoved a lightsaber through my lungs. That service. That sacrifice. People here will tell you that the Sith interfere with our work. Keep us always fighting with the Minister of Intelligence, that sort of thing. Maybe they're right, but it doesn't matter. Our job's to obey orders. Our job's to deal with the enemy.
You're absolutely right.
Then you can consider me a friend. Imperial Intelligence needs more agents like you. I need to get back to duty. But remember our talk. You have potential.
I'll try to keep it in mind.
Good choice. Be careful out there.
Hello. Sorry, I didn't expect you to come over. You're the field agent from Hutter, right? I'm Watcher 3.
Pleasure to meet you, Watcher 3.
And you? Watcher 2 said you'd been performing admirably, especially for a junior agent. Not that I mean any disrespect. I'm not one to talk about seniority here. I've only been Watcher 3 for 6 months. Surprised I even got a Watcher designation. If I can manage it, I'm sure you'll get a title soon.
How many Watchers are there, anyway?
Only Keeper knows for sure. I've never met a Watcher with a designation higher than 4. Watcher 1's on assignment right now, so it's just me and Watcher 2 here. Anyway, I should get back to work. I'm on surveillance duty, and I don't want to miss anything.
Good man. Make sure that you don't.
Of course. I won't keep you.
Alright, and that brought us to Companion 9 with Kaleo, even though she did disagree with my more follow-the-line dialogue choices. And now we need to head back out to the Colossus for the Slave Rebellion part of the story. See if I activated a quick travel point down that way. No. But I'll go ahead and transport to the Kaas City warp point, because then I can just take a taxi back to the Colossus. Save a little bit of time.
Ready for departure.
Or maybe not. Well, I guess we're walking then.
Enjoy your stay.
Well, why don't we just go ahead and take a speeder? Go ahead and ride a tauntaun. Not sure if there's a bonus for getting rid of it. Nope. Okay.
Take it, Subley.
Never hurts to check.
Watcher 2 here. I'm receiving your signal. Mapping your location now. Glad you made it through the jungle safely, Agent. Ready to work?
I'm ready. Just standing by for the details.
You may have noticed the chaos out there. There's a slave rebellion going on and you're heading into the middle of it. Our analyst charged with monitoring the rebellion is with me. His name is Lodenth Kashar. He can fill you in on the details.
Nikak aga kip deba. Naya amga barakaki.
Go ahead then.
Tukaki mem panino. Am kapina bek mem no kimgam. Uraka kalankala. Niya urabag yang migik.
Imperial intelligence is leaving concerns about the rebellion itself to the military. You're here for a specific slave, an alien named Jurithus.
I can extract him. What's his story?
Jurithus was once owned by an anti-government radical who used slaves to carry messages to like-minded dissidents.
Kampelim ganam bagiyang manikikupukam.
Have we questioned the slave's former master?
He's gone. Dead at the hands of an over-enthusiastic agent. That's why Minder 4 is no longer with us.
Halam jiwanemak hengam yamanaya angam. Umno inumemno. Amka kamem perola palak.
One way or another, I'll make sure he talks.
Memua pangona. Kumia yang mem gamba paka. Kampelim ganam bagiyang manikikupukam.
And that's why it's useful to have an alien on staff. In any case, good luck.
Can I get a kiss before I go?
Sorry, but my holocom doesn't have that feature. Maybe when the network is upgraded. You should find your targets inside the camp. Take a slave down, apply the serum, and locate Jurithus. This is the only way we can learn what the Radicals are planning. Time's running out, Agent.
Now to go track down the slave leader.
There's what, a couple thousand slaves here? If they had any brass, they wouldn't have waited till the statue was half built to start shooting. They deserve it.
Small satchel of crafting materials, which I really don't use, but it's always sellable. Oh, and a better belt, finally.
My gun.
I'm running. Chest hurts and something's in my head. Rain's coming down. Everything's sinking into the ground.
Potent stuff. Haven't seen anyone zoned out like that since Nar Shaddaa.
I think I know you, but I don't remember anything. I don't know what you want. Everything hurts.
Tell me where Jurithus is, or I'll hurt you more.
Jurithus is gone. Days gone now. It all goes so slowly. Jurithus burns and starts to look like our Colossus. Incomplete. Jurithus died fighting in the jungle. I don't remember why we were fighting. Jurithus died, I know that.
Do you know where he kept his belongings?
He kept his old life with him. Strange life, strange datapads. He thought they were valuable. Jurithus died with Sathan and Reneth and Avoira. All aliens. All friends. All fighting beside the foot of the statue. Jurithus is still there. If the beasts haven't eaten him.
I'll check the pile of alien corpses then. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
What should I think about now? I don't know what to do with my head. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Don't worry. You don't have to think anymore.
I don't have to think. Thank you.
Cripes. Don't even think he felt it.
to activate the encrypted datapad.
Laboram amka, maminikan, naya mamnikam, naya namramkam, kala amka mani lidikba,
Do you have any updates for me?
maduk marakanaja, ki nawabam, yak marana, nemgam gam ini agekuan, agberna hanak,
Put me through.
eknayan menka.
Agent, you're to suspend all field operations immediately. You're needed elsewhere.
Needed for what, sir?
An urgent matter. Darth Jadis wants to speak with you. You will proceed to his chambers for an audience. You've met Darth Jadis, experienced his power. I suggest you treat him with respect and do as he asks.
Yes, sir. I'll keep that in mind.
For what it's worth, I tried to shield you from this, but it seems it was unavoidable. You will resume operations when this is finished, Agent. Keep her out.
Well, that didn't sound so good. Still, powerful men are the same across the galaxy. I'll bet your life that whatever else Jadis is, he's a powerful man too.
Alright, and we gain the title Vicious. I'll go ahead and equip that one. Yep, that was a dark side increase title. Alright, so we will go ahead and warp to the Sith Sanctum, and that's where we're going to call it for today's session. With the first part of the video that got cut off being added in, this was a little more than an hour, so it's a good stopping point. Plus we'll be able to resume with Darth Jadis in the next one. So, thank you for watching, everybody. If you haven't already, please click the like button, subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching.